All right, back here for the season opener at Mike White Field, and we're about 30 minutes away from kickoff as the Govs host crosstown rival, the Maryville Red Rebels. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. I'm going to go over sponsors tonight to make this broadcast capable to bring it to you guys live on Gov Nation Network. Kickoff sponsor tonight will be sponsored by Anywhere Movers, servicing Blount County. Any move, any place, anywhere. Give Alvin Jeanette a call at 865-235-4108. We already mentioned our on-the-field interviews tonight will be sponsored by Susie Frost, Keller Williams. Looking to sell your house, give Susie Frost a call at 621-1355. Touchdown sponsor tonight, and all scoring plays will be sponsored by Magna One. Magna One, premium oil for your car, boat, or ATV with no leak, no spill, with Funnel Pro technology. You can visit them online at magna1.com. Tonight, when the Govs get inside the 20, we're going to call it the orange zone, scoring zone for the Govs. That's going to be sponsored by Campbell's Painting and More. For any painting job you need, give Dwight a call at 865-679-7950. Halftime stats and postgame stats will be brought to you by Guaney Farms Golf Course in Rockford. Very nice golf course right now. We play it twice a week. Give them a call. We're looking for a tee time at 970-7132. And first half timeouts tonight will be brought to you by 911 Seal Coat and More. Asphalt, seal coating, live line striping, little light excavating, bobcat and hauling. Give Henry Michael a call at 242-4062. Second half timeout will be brought to you tonight by 411 Storage. Any storage need, give Rick a call, 983-7706. First down sponsor tonight will be the Shell Station on the corner of William Blount Drive and 411 Highway. Stop in at the Shell Station after the game. And that's all of our sponsors so far. If anyone's looking to sponsor this broadcast and keep us rolling, log on to our Facebook page at Gov Nation Network and send us a message. So with that, we're going to take another short break and preview tonight's game and the 2019 season. Back here at Mike White Field, I'm Robbie Lotz, joined with Tyler Graves and Stan Painter. Stan, right now they're honoring the new Hall of Fame class going in this year. Good familiar names for me. I know most of them out there this time. A lot of times I don't because I'm a little bit younger.
Yeah.
But I see T.J. Walker. What a sack man he was on that 2007 team. And his quarterback, Tyler Burcham, they're going in together.
Well, that's good if they go in together right there. And that was a really good football team, that group right there. And you're right, T.J. was the defensive end, and he was just almost unblockable. Of course, Tyler, how many poise conditions or games did he win or led the Governors to wins and under Steve, Coach Scott Meadows, leadership there, and so he was just a poised quarterback when the game was late.
Yes, he was, and brought us through a lot of close games there. And he's a great baseball player. Ended up playing baseball at Lipscomb. Also honored in this group is Coach Earl McMahon. They said he was part of the first coaching staff in 1979, and he was the coach for 2 years when I enrolled at William Blount. So I know Coach Mack very well.
Yeah, Coach Mack was actually my economics teacher in high school. But that tells you how long he's been but he did, and then he went on and had a very successful career at Heritage High School, Robbie.
Yeah, in the mid-'80s.
In the mid-'80s, 85, I think he was a quarterfinal team. And then he came back to William Blount and as an assistant, and then got the head job, and he was the last football coach at William Blount to beat Maryville in 1999.
And then I see Bruce Borden goes in as a community, what do they call that? Just a serviceable to the community. Bruce Borden been around a long time. His daughter went in with him, Maddie. She's here, and last year Hamilton, his brother, went in. So 3 Bordens right there on the William Blount Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Bruce did a lot of fundraising for William Blount athletics, and of course, as you said, Hamilton was played football here. Went on to play at Lenore Ryan, I think, Robbie.
Yes, 4-year starter.
And very successful career after that he's a pharmacist here locally, and so
his sister goes in as a track,
and she goes in as a track. Was also a cheerleader here at William Blount, and I had both those, Maddie and Hamilton, in class. Great kids, and
that means they were AP students if you had them in class.
So I had them in honors geometry. That's right. So Maddie, of course, as you said, was the track star, and so Bruce just with the community support for William Blount High School.
All right, and Kenny Rudd goes in as a community supporter to round out the 2019 Sports Hall of Fame here at William Blount. So with that, we got another 22 minutes left before opening kickoff. We'll take another short break and come back with preview of tonight's game and other games from around the area. Welcome back, football fans. Robbie Lott's joined with Stan Painter and Tyler Graves tonight as the Govs host Maryville for the home opener, season opener, to kick off the 2019 season. Optimism arises, Tyler, as the Govs. New season, fresh slate. And what do you expect out of this Govs team?
Yes, last Friday the Govs played the Tornadoes in the Jamboree and tied them 10-10. Offense was moving the ball in that game. Looked like an improvement from last year slightly. So we'll be looking to keep that momentum going into this first game against Maryville.
Yeah, anytime you can move the ball in Alcoa, I don't care if it's a Jamboree or 7-on-7, you've done something pretty good.
Against the ones too.
Yep. So bring in Stan now. Stan, William Blount district's still going to be tough. You still got the likes of Ottawa, Cleveland, Bradley, of course Maryville. What do you expect the Govs need to do to make a playoff push this season? Came up one game short last year.
Yeah, they did. They beat McMinn and Heritage. So I think if you do win at third, you're going to put yourself really in the conversation, possibly definitely for 4 wins, Robbie. So you look at those on there, and you try to get one of those teams there. Cleveland has a new coach down there, Scott Cummings.
Now at Halls.
Is at Halls that's left, and also, Ottawa, Bradley always have good. I think Bradley, Robbie, they graduated a lot of players.
Yeah, they lost the quarterback, Stan, but this just in, they got a transfer in. You remember Burke played at Cleveland.
Yeah.
Played receiver as a freshman.
Right.
Transfers to McCallie as a sophomore. Eligible right away at Bradley Central to take over for Standiford, who graduated. So Bradley probably won't miss much.
Yeah.
Plus they got Curry, a top 5-star athlete, probably the top junior in the state that plays both ways, a 6'6" wide receiver.
Yeah, certainly. So, so Ottawa always has athletes as well. So, I mean,
they lost their backfield.
Yeah, but it's always a tough grind. So, but you just got to take it one game at a time, as Coach said earlier, and go from there. And it's very rare that you open with a region game, which that is the case tonight. But you've probably played your toughest. You have played your toughest region game already,
right,
as everybody else is still, evaluating.
You feel like you could pick some up late.
Yeah.
You got this one out of the way. So next week, we'll keep looking at the schedule. Next week, we're on the road for the first time at Morristown West. New opponent. Morristown West has been a power in the past, but kind of fallen on some hard times. Could be a win for the Govs next week.
Yeah, I think they try to go on the road and steal one, up there at the shared stadium. I think them and East share that stadium, Robbie. It's artificial turf.
Yeah, we went up there against East. Maybe about 5 years ago.
And so, it is a, as you said, Maryville had some classic games with Morristown West back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Took a loss in 2003.
Yeah, exactly. And this Morristown West, as you said, is not nearly, I don't think, the capabilities of that team. So it's an opportunity for William Blount to go on the road and get a win. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, it would certainly be good to start off the season with a win out of one of your first 2 games, and a road win. Anytime you get a road win, it's going to be good. So.
Our other non-district opponents this season will be Sevier County. That's a Thursday night game. So we'll host that. And then the following week, another new opponent and a 4A, or actually 3A power from Upper East Tennessee, Elizabethton, and Coach Witten's crew.
Yeah, that's a tough draw right there. I know they're 3A, but they're good. Sevier County, Robbie, is another opportunity for William Blount to get a win. 20 years ago, you'd have said, uh-oh.
Yeah, every time we played them.
But,
we lost.
Now they've fallen on some hard times. I think they only won a couple of games last year, didn't they?
Yeah, and their best player transferred to Alcoa.
Right. So, I think that game's here, right? It's a Thursday night game here.
Mm-hmm.
So William Blount's got a chance to win. I think, that's one on the calendar you want to
take care of.
Try to take care of business. I don't want to say you want to circle any of them because you've got to come out and play every night. But
so then you got a fall break after Elizabeth, and then you go to Bradley and Cleveland. We know those will be tough. And finish the season against a non-district Lenore City, who we've had some success with in the recent history.
Certainly, one up here, last year, an opening game. So we've switched that from week 1 to week 11. But so you'll close out the season on the road down there. But as you said, we've had some good games, had some success, but we've had some real stinkers against them too, Robbie, a couple times.
Yep.
I think it's going to be interesting too, moving that Lenore City game from the first game to the last game, seeing how Lenore City changes throughout the season, if they get worse, if they get better. We'll see how William Blount's able to match up against that.
Yeah, we'll talk about the games right now that are in there. You're talking about Lenore City. They're over at Heritage across town. Heritage really thinks they can win that game tonight.
Yeah, they got that game circled, I think. I don't know what the rest of their non-conference schedule looks like, but that's certainly one I'm thinking that they're going to try to get tonight over there at the mountain.
Some other
Base
games.
of the mountain,
Some other games we'll be looking forward to results from is Farragut is at Bradley Central. McMinn County takes on McMinn Central. Loudon is down the road at Greenback. Cleveland is taking on Knoxville Central. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so it's against his old team. Or no,
he's at Halls.
Oh, he's at Halls. Oh, my bad. Okay, you're right. Sevier County at Jefferson County. So we know we've played Jeff County the last few years. I'd like to see how Sevier County matches up. And then Elizabethton up at Science Hill. Elizabethton's beat Science Hill a couple times.
Yeah, they have. And, Science Hill's got a pretty good program going right now. They've been up and down sometimes, but the last few years they've been pretty good. But I'm intrigued at that Farragut and Bradley.
Farragut Bradley.
Yeah,
Bradley.
I think that'll be a competitive football game, close football game.
All right, we'll take another short break as you see the dance team from 2019 season making their way off the field after a nice performance. We'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network and come back with a preview of William Blount and Maryville. All right, back here at Mike White Field, we're going to talk about this game now. Game number 1, Maryville Rebels come in against William Blount. William Blount finished 3-7 last year, lost to Maryville 55-10 over at Maryville. Maryville goes 12-2, but took a blistering in the state semifinals, 38-0. So rarely, both teams coming off of a loss, as William Blount finished the season with a loss to Stone Memorial. So Maryville may be hungry tonight, Stan.
Yeah, certainly, Robbie. I'd say that's set with them all winter long, spring, and so forth. So they don't take beatings like that much, and they ended their season right there. So we'll see if they are a very talented team too. Robbie coming back. They had a lot of juniors.
Yeah, we'll talk about them right now. They're led by senior tailback Travanis Hodge, they call him T, number 44. He's a University of Tennessee commitment, Stan. Everything goes through him.
Yeah, it does. I mean, and we've heard about him since he was in middle school and so forth, and it looks like he's gotten a little bigger too over the summer, or over the winter and summer, I should say. So, he'll be an SEC player. See if he may end up at UT. Of course, that's just a commitment, but Kentucky had offered him too, and we'll see if anybody else comes off. I think he's still listed as a 3-star.
But very nice 3-star.
Yeah, he is. I think he could be upgraded to 4-star before signing day.
Some more weapons that quarterback, we'll go ahead and mention the quarterback, Cade Chambers. He's an Indiana State commit, 6'4", 200-pound quarterback. No more in and out for them as they had a transfer from Carnes, transfers down to Greenback. So Cade Chambers will be the lone signal caller as Maryville takes the field tonight. His weapons, he's got a Liberty wide receiver commit from Ashton Maples. A.J. Davis uncommitted, but plenty of big offers. And number 11, Brody Sloan. That'll be the targets on the offensive side of the ball. You'll hear a lot tonight.
That's gonna be tough defending Maples and Davis outside. Our DBs are gonna have to play real good tonight if they want to be able to stop Maryville.
All right, so we'll go on to the William Blount starters. Trying to stop them, we'll start off with their defense here. At our defensive end, we'll call him Trey Smith. At nose tackle tonight will be Grant Lovin. Tackle will be Sidney Wilburn. Anchoring the defensive line will be Braden Pierce. Defensive back starters tonight will be Noah Derman. Also sophomore, Ryston Williams.
We thank you so much for just giving us all the opportunity to come out here and watch.
Defensive secondary will be, or actually I'm going to go with the linebackers here, will be middle linebacker Eli Turner and Seth Cooper with Aaron Romero backing him up. Free safety tonight will be Micah Franklin, and strong safety will be Zach Garner. That'll wrap up the defense. Okay, we'll take it down to the field for the national anthem here, brought to you by the William Blount High School Marching Band. Tremendous job there by the marching band of William Blount for the national anthem. We'll finish wrapping up the William Blount starters tonight. They will be led by quarterback junior Trey Clemmer. His backup tonight will be just eligible Adam Matthews. Starting on the offensive line will be Ben Kinney, Justin Bravo, Logan Swanner will be the center, Braden Pierce will be right guard, and Jonah Lee at anchoring the right tackle. In the slot will be Noah Derman. Out wide will be Bryston Williams, Job Matosin, also Isaiah Norman. Running backs tonight will be fullback Aaron Romero and tailback Michael Franklin, as the Govs and captains are making their way onto the field. We'll take another short break and come back with more on the Gov Nation Network. All right, we're back. Coin toss as the captains have met at center field. Tonight's head referee will be Chris Clark. Umpire Tom Clark. Steve Reynolds will be linesman. And line judge Dwayne Orr. One of our favorites, back judge, side judge will be Andy Nick. On the clock tonight, Gary Anders. And the play clock stand, if you notice, we got 2 new play clocks, will be operated by Randy Hooper. Captains tonight for William Blount are Pierce, Clemmer, Kenny, and Durman. And Maryville will get the call. William Blount set. People are anticipating the start of the 2019 season, and I can't blame them. I've been waiting a long time since Stone Memorial.
Yeah, that kind of left a sour taste in everybody's mouth, Robbie. You talking about Maryville. William Blount's had a sour taste too, as they had a real stinker there against Stone Memorial on that rainy Thursday night that you and I were at.
Yep.
But it's time to hear, and it's great weather. It looks like the storm's held off for now anyway, so hopefully that'll
Remember that one year when we hit them perfect up at Heritage? It happened at halftime.
Yeah.
So we got it at just a good. Looks like William Blount. They have, William Blount has
won the toss.
Yep, they want the ball. Of course we want the ball. And we'll take it down to the field. Look at the camera angle there. As the captains shake hands, we get set. Of course, on Friday Night Football, as the Govs will come out from the end zone opposite of the church. 30 seconds left on the countdown clock as the band is set to send the players out.
So
we get a camera angle.
A lot of players up there on that Maryville sideline.
Yeah, they're already out ready to go.
Yeah.
Here we come. They go. Here's your 2019 William Blount Govs. Braden Pierce carrying an American flag through the band, followed by the cheerleaders. Trey Clemmer gets a ball because he will be getting the ball first. Maryville will be kicking off left to right. This kickoff will be brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call for any moving need at 865-621-1355. I'm sorry, 865-235-4108. That's Anywhere Movers, Alvin Jeanette. A couple years ago over at Maryville stand, you remember opening kickoff?
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly who it was, but they took the opening kickoff back from Maryville and never looked back.
Well, it's time. It's here. Practiced since last November. Waiting to get it started for this year. Now you just got to go out and execute.
Set to kick off for Maryville will be
Seth Orn.
Seth Orn, his popular name, and back deep is Bryson Williams. 2 up backs will be Michael Franklin and Noah Durman.
This could be kicked into the end zone, Robbie.
Well, when we were on the field earlier, he's kicking into the wind. If there's still wind down there, and looking, the flag is not blowing, so it may not be no wind now, as the storm may have went around. But it is 7:30, and Mr. Bledsoe is ready to hand the ball off.
He's waiting on Chris Clark, I think, down here. As they're waiting on the band to get completely off the field. Yeah. Okay. So.
Yep, they're down here in the southeast corner.
Chris Clark gives him the signal.
Football fans, it's game time.
And you said that's Will Orenstein?
Well, I said Seth, but that looks like actually number 91. I think that is, well, it's a different number. He's not on their roster, is it?
Right.
But Seth Oren, I thought, was usually their kicker, number 26. But
we have a new one. We'll get that name shortly.
Do you have a 91 on your roster? I do not.
I know I don't.
We do not have 91.
So, first game, no surprise here.
Ball already fell off the tee.
Here we go. Take about 10-yard run up. Looked like Maryville may have been offsides. Kick to Williams. He'll take it out to 5. Come back towards the middle and breaks a few tackles and up past the 25 and to the 30. Hold on to the ball. The Govs will take over there. 1st and 10.
Great start for the Govs.
See how many receivers we come out with. I see 4 receivers, so it looks like a 4-receiver set. 1 tailback will be the formation.
Yeah, it's going to be Micah in at tailback for this first play.
And your starter, number 16, Trey Clemmer, brings his troops to the line starting at his own 31. 8 seconds off the clock. Reset the play clock to 25. We'll watch that all night. Now they set it to 40. Shotgun set, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Franklin is the tailback. Tries to get them to jump, they won't. Maryville comes out with 3 down linemen. Clemmer, shotgun, hands to Franklin, straight up. Gets a few and a few more.
That's a nice run on first down.
Yeah, gain of 6.
Orr on the tackle.
Got a nice push right there from our line.
Seth Orn, definitely. I think his brother Will might have been the one to kick last year, but it's still, he may have graduated. 2nd and 4, positive play for the Govs. Trips left. Isaiah Norman is closest to Trey. In the slot will be Derman. Looks to the sideline. We'll look to Bosco. Bosco will call the play. He'll flip Micah to his left now. Shotgun hand to Micah. Straight up. And gets a third. He might be short. I think they're going to give it to him. Stan, you know what that means. That's the first down of the season, and that's brought to you by the Shell's gas station on the corner of William Blount Drive and 411.
Peek on the tackle.
Signaling first down.
Positivity.
Ball spotted at the 41.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Clemmer brings them up. No huddle offense. Checks to the coaching staff for the play.
Got 5 on the play clock.
Gets it. Another handoff. This time it was it Franklin again?
Yes.
4 or 5 more there.
Franklin on the carry.
Take 5 yards carry all night.
And this is perfectly for William Blount,
Yeah,
Robbie.
run the clock.
Run the and
stay ahead of the chains.
2nd and 5.
No substitutions either way so far.
Trips left.
Middle linebacker for Maryville, Mason Shelton. 6'3", 225 senior. He's been around a while. Clemmer takes it. And another handoff. This time Maryville meets him in the backfield, but looks like he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1.
They're going to start playing on that run. And, hopefully William Blount can take advantage of that. Throw a play action.
Yeah, you hit it there with a little bit of a run blitz, but it's still going to pick up 1 yard up to the 47-yard line. 9:30 left in the opening quarter.
About 3rd and 4 here.
And 5.
Surprise. Say William will try to get them to jump here. 13 on the play clock. Clemmer will set them, bring one in motion. It's Norman. I'm saying Derman. He'll look to Derman. Now he'll throw a deep ball to Bryston Williams. It's over his head and out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty good coverage right there by Drew Crowder.
So a first down and a few more yards, but the Govs have to punt the ball away.
4th down, Governors.
We'll run a fake here. You never know. Set back to punt is the #1 kicker / punter in the class, the sophomore class in the country, Joe Matosi.
Matosian, the kick.
He stands at his own 34. He'll take it, and he will bottom one a little bit off the right foot, and it's a bad kick, and this is not good for field position as the ball goes out of bounds at the 34-yard line. You got 19-yard punt, Stan?
I'm behind a little bit, so I didn't catch that, Robbie.
Okay. I think it was about a 19-yard punt, no return. So,
At the 34.
yeah,
The Rebels will take over first.
didn't pay off there. Needed to get him down there deep. He was trying to get it in that right corner, but it went off a little bit off the side of his foot. So Maryville will come out with Cade Chambers, senior quarterback. Split tailbacks, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Davis in the slot, Hodge to his left. Brings Hodge in motion. They will throw nothing. Nope. Looking in across the middle to Davis. He catches at the 40. Now upfield, breaks another tackle, bounces outside at the 50. And up past into William Blount territory at the 33-yard line, 35-yard line is where they'll mark him out of bounds. So William Blount was in good coverage, played the fake out to Hodge, but the linebacker was late getting over to Davis, and then Davis does what Davis does.
Yeah.
Stepped out of bounds at the 35.
So 1st and 10 here for the Rebels. Chains will reset.
Why you got to take advantage on offense when you have those opportunities.
Yeah, might have been one of those non-punting nights. Davis in motion. He'll take it, hand to Hodge, and he will get outside. And a good tackle right there by Seth. No, that's Matthews.
For no gain, yeah.
Matthews, the transfer from Alcoa. We mentioned just got eligible
No gain.
this Monday.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, they say T. Hodge, he got 30 to 40 pounds heavier and didn't lose any speed.
That's hard to do. That's amazing. That's a false start. Deep pass across the middle, intercepted. This is Garner. He takes it at the 25, up to the 30, and down. William Blount gets another stop, just like last week in the Jamboree. What great coverage by Garner. Zach Garner Jr., defensive back.
And a questionable throw right there by Chambers. Not sure why he threw that one.
It's almost like he was surprised that Chambers even threw the ball. It just hit him square because he was in perfect position guarding the slant. So see if William Blount looks to go to the air. They're 0 for 1 on pass plays, but were successful with 4 run plays. They reset the play clock. It's supposed to, when he resets like that, it's supposed to go to 25. There he goes. Clemmer shotgun. Student section, Hawaiian night tonight, led by Parker Cup. Michael Franklin stands to Clemmer's right. And he'll take it, hand to Franklin. He'll hit it up, almost no balls on.
He was down.
He was down. They got away.
See what they call.
No, they
Over there, they've got it marked.
I don't know. They're just. It was really scared because sometimes they don't always blow those. There's no replay in high school.
Exactly.
Kind of slipped out of his hands there. Seth Cooper will check in for Franklin, giving him a break. Seth Cooper, senior tailback, and plays both ways. Good baseball player too, I believe, right?
Yeah, more of a ground and pound downhill runner too.
7:35, clock runs. First quarter, no score. Williams wide left. Joe Matosian Wide right. Single coverage up top. He'll look that way. Job will stop and catch a nice pass for a pickup of 4.
Jet had good coverage on him, but Job was just able to shake him off there at the end.
They might look to do a double move on that side later. But Maryville's going to leave Jones. No, Jackson Jet. I'm sorry. They're going to leave Jackson Jet transfer from Heritage, right? Did he transfer from Heritage?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
We're going to leave him out there one-on-one.
Rebels are playing, so far they've been playing pretty tight on the corners outside.
It's a long 6, short 7 here on 3rd down. Clock runs. In motion comes Norman. And he'll look that way to Norman. Now Norman catches, needs to get upfield, just get some yards, bounces it out.
Nice block.
And he'll be short of the first down out to the 44-yard line. Late hit by somebody. On Maryville with a late hit. Undisciplined play here. Something you don't see very often, Stan. We've seen it a lot in the past with the Govs.
Right.
But I think looks like they've cleaned up a little bit here, and Maryville is the one looks like they'd be guilty of a 15-yard personal foul.
Looks like it's going to move the ball to the 36.
It's post play.
Or the 41.
Well, it'll be a first down regardless, Robbie, because the yardage is going to be enough to get the first down.
Personal foul, Rebels. So the play will stand as a pass completion for 5.
Yep.
And they'll move it to the
inside to the 39.
41.
I think 39.
Personal foul.
And that's another Shell Station, Maryville Shell, 41-yard line, you're correct.
Ball spotted at the 41.
Shell Station, first down. So this clock will reset to 25. And play.
Got Crabtree out wide, far side.
They don't wind the clock. Crabtree subbed in. Franklin stands to the left of Clemmer. They'll get it. Hand to Franklin on a cutback. He gets, might have been a hold. We might have got away with Romero on the hold there.
There's another.
That's number 20. So number 20 just got hit with no, not 20, a 30.
I thought we hit first.
I think it was a push off, but I'm not sure. This one could be both ways. We'll see. I saw what you're talking about. I felt like our running back came up and kind of pushed him. Dead ball, personal foul, William Blount.
Wow, that's a killer right there.
Yeah. So it's a dead ball, so you're going to get the yardage. 3-yard run. Well, maybe, 3 yards. And you're going to back it up 15. So it's going to bring up second down and 22.
It's like having offsetting penalties.
Except for we lost the play.
Yep.
15-yard penalty.
Can't do that. We just talked about that. And we were hoping William Blount would clean those type of plays up. Not sure why it happened. It was a decently positive play, 3 yards on first down. Now you're behind the chains against a really good Rebels team. 6:27 to go in the first quarter. No score. William Blount, second time with the ball. Takes it and goes well behind Matosin. Where was that pass going?
Timing issue.
Pass ball is incomplete. Brings up 3rd and long for the Governor.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd and 20.
Third and 20. Down inside the 38. Had a chance for points. See what Coach Shad draws up here. 3rd and 22. Maryville faking a blitz. They'll drop into coverage and rush 4. Clemmer throws it. Intercepted by number 17. He will get across the 50. And that number 17 by Lou Birchfield, junior defensive back. So a little bit of success for the Govs, but they shot themselves in the foot.
Certainly did right there, Robbie, because just what you don't want to do is
watch Derek Hunt call a big play right here. He'll try for the end zone possibly. Change of possession type play.
Yeah, didn't need to force that pass in that situation on 3rd and long.
Yeah, because you could have just punted it down there and made him take the long field, but
maybe taking a shot to Maples wide left. Nope, straight handoff to Parker McGill, and he's getting
nothing.
1 yard.
Maybe a yard, you're right.
Gang tackled. Parker McGill, I expect a big year out of him, thinking that most people will be keying on Hodge. And this being his 3rd year in the Maryville system. So Maryville quickly to the line of scrimmage. He has Davis and Maples left. And checking in as number 6 here wide right is Nick Daigle. Sloan will be the H-back tight end here. Hodge will be the lone tailback. 5:30 to go, 1st quarter. Hunt changes the play, sees something he likes. He'll get it, he'll roll to his left. Chambers steps up, throws it to Davis in the middle, and makes a 1st down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Chambers pass to Davis.
They're going to continue to try and go to him.
Complete.
Looks like a 2-back set here for Maryville.
Looks like
got Maples down here near side.
Handoff, Hodge running, cuts it up. He could be gone.
Cut,
20-10 to the end zone. Touchdown, T. Hodge. Maryville 6, William Blount 0.
49 yards for Maryville. Touchdown.
As soon as he turned the corner.
3 plays. Not sure how long that drive was, but
it's about 41 yards, Robbie.
yeah, quick strike after the turnover. Didn't take much. 1st down was good. 2nd down was tough against Davis, and 1st play for Hodge. He's off to the races. Extra point coming your way for the Rebels to take a 7-0 lead. And they do. I think they do. Yeah, a little left, but it's good. 7-0. Maryville on top of the Govs. You're watching on the Gov Nation Network. All right, 7-0 Maryville kickoff here tonight, brought to you by Anywhere Movers. All your moving needs, give Albert Jeanette a call, 235-4108. Back deep for William Blount, standing at his 10 this time is Williams. We're back up to the 6 now. And it's out of bounds left.
Yeah, don't touch that one.
Yeah, William Blount will start off on the 35-yard line. There's another late push by 22.
It's getting real chippy early here.
I'm not sure what that's about. It's Eric Townsend, linebacker, reserve linebacker for Maryville.
So far, we've been able to move the ball decently on offense. Just shot ourselves in the foot. So,
yeah, a couple 1st downs. So Clemmer will bring his troops to the line. Tosian right. Joe Bright with Crabtree checked in in the slot over here. Bryston wide, left. Clemmer will look to the sideline. He'll change the play. 8 on the clock, play clock that is. He sets, takes it, looks to pass. Matosin catches it and gets tackled
Going
immediately.
backwards.
Clearly his momentum was stopped. They just keep letting him get hit. Blow the whistle, please, if you've got the
Shelton on the tackle.
forward progress stopped. 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Yeah, Matosian's coming out.
Yeah, he got killed way after his momentum had been stopped. He gave up on the play.
Probably got the wind knocked out of him.
I would have too. 4:44 remains the first quarter. Now we got another sub in. Oh, it's Dermott. Dermott's back in. Well, look, Clemmer tries to get them to jump. They won't. Being very patient, running the clock down under 10 now. Clemmer takes, hands to Franklin. He will cut up and get a first down and through. Holds onto the ball up to the 50-yard line. That's another Shell Station first down for the Govs.
He's trying to truck somebody 50 pounds heavier than he is.
Now, this year he may have to skirt around him.
Yeah,
Use his speed.
that's Seth Cooper's move.
Right. And Seth Cooper will check in for Micah. We'll see if we take a shot here since we've got inside it past the 40. 4:08 left in the opening quarter. Maryville leads on the board 7-0. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Outright, wide right is no Isaiah Norman. Here's a handoff to Cooper. Another good cut. Picks up about 6, 7, 8 yards right there.
Is that DJ Burks?
DJ Burks, sophomore. You'll hear a lot of that name from Maryville. He's the new name.
Yep, rising star. Playing strong safety tonight.
William Blount quickly to the line. They're going to give him 6 or 7, Stan.
They gave him 7 yards almost, yeah.
2nd and 3. 2 receivers left, 2 right this time. Cooper still stands beside Clemmer. In motion comes Dermott. Cooper runs into his own man. He's going to have to go down there. No, he's going to get a couple. Maybe 1.
Wow. Able to gain a yard.
That's a hard-nosed run right there. He ran into the back. They kind of blew it up. So, definitely 2 plays to get 2 yards here for the Govs.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 2. All right, the freeze is yet to work. 2:35 and counting here in the first quarter. Handoff. Cooper will drag tacklers for a first down.
He was met in the backfield, Robbie, by number 32 back there.
Yeah, and then he drags 32, Zach Braden, and 85, Matthew Brooks. 2 boys over 200 pounds. Seth Cooper drags them for a Maryville Shell first down. Stop at the Shell there on the corner of William Blount Drive and 4:11 after the game.
They're going to keep him in there, too.
2 minutes and counting. Play clock resets. Got the college rule now where you play starts, new play clock 40 seconds after every dead ball. 2 receivers right. I think is nope, still Crabtree in. Here's a handoff. Cooper into Orrin, and Orrin will tackle him.
But a nice gain on first down, picked up about 3.
Yeah, just positive plays. You'll snap this ball around 1 minute left in the opening quarter. You're still only down 1 score against the number 1 team in 6A football.
2nd and 7.
I think he's still got to try for a play fake eventually.
Yeah.
Micah's in the game now.
Williams had his man. The one time we took it for Williams, it was just an overthrown ball. Franklin back in. 2nd and 7. He'll flip Franklin to his right, trips right. Handoff to Franklin. Cutting up the middle, falls forward for a couple more. Good tackle right there. Tripping him up was number 50, Colton Peak.
That's been doing a pretty good job so far tonight.
You can tell a little bit of a difference in the last 4 years. I can definitely see a little bit of a difference in the line.
Yeah.
The weight room, the nutrition, looks like things have paid off. Swan are anchoring down at center, and you got Big Kenny on the left side. Pierce, of course, on the right.
Interesting play call right here, Robbie.
Yeah, see where he goes. See if he goes to the air here. He may just keep it on the ground. And nope, they'll go. Bryson's got a beat. He's got him beat. Did he throw it deep enough? Oh, he's quit running. He kind of stopped to jump instead of just keep running. They thought the ball might have been underthrown, but it was actually on target.
Misjudged it.
So this would be a 52-yard field goal, and I think they're going to do it. Yeah, they're going to send Job out if he's okay. Yeah, he's okay.
I thought they were right on the fringe right there, and that's the reason I thought maybe, Robbie, they might just try to play it safe and get a couple of yards closer, but they probably feel like he can do it.
And I think if you get a couple yards closer, you may feel like going for it. I agree with this 4th and 5 kicking the field goal. This is well within Job's range. The hold is down. The kick is up. The kick is going to be good.
Long enough.
It kept hooking left.
It hits off the upright.
Yeah, good stop, but the ball will start at the 20-yard line for the Rebels. Stoppage there for the Rebels as William Blount's field goal just kept drifting like a fade, like a hooked golf ball. It just kept fading left and hooking left and hits the upright. No good. So Rebels get a stop after the good, nice, sustained drive by the Govs. Just couldn't capitalize with no points. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. We got time for maybe one play for the Rebels.
Rebels take over 1st and 10 at the 20.
He's got 2 receivers left, 2 right. Hodge stands beside him. He's already got 1 touchdown. Here's Maples on the screen. He'll catch. Good blocking. And he will avoid a tackle.
There's a block in the back.
Maples is off to the races, and he is out of bounds. There's a late hit by Matthews on Sloan, so there's going to be 15 more tacked onto this.
Second guy got caught on that one.
All right. It's going to be a first down for the Rebels past the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Sloan drove him into the turf. Adam didn't like that. Came back and did the same.
Of course, they always find the second guy.
Yep.
He looked back, he saw the flag, and he said, whatever. That was very good downfield blocking by Maryville. I saw maybe one of them was in the back on 17. Is that who you thought Sam Bryson might have been blocked in the back?
Yes.
But a lot of times with 6 referees, it's kind of hard to see.
The key block was by Seth Hare just at the beginning of the play when it was just developing.
Oh, the offsetting personal foul. Sloan's acting like, I didn't do nothing. That's going to be.
I think it's post, isn't it?
Yeah. So they both. It's offsetting. Number 11 is going to get 15 for Maryville.
But it's not going to move the play.
Right. So it's still going to be 1st and 10 at the 38 when we come back to start the second quarter here on the Gov Nation Network. All right, Red Rebels lead 7-0, but it's been a positive first quarter for William Blount. As
I'd like to know how many personal fouls we've had on both sides.
4, I believe, total now. 2 from each team. 1st and 10 after the big play. They got Maples a touch. So offsetting penalties, but Maryville's in William Blount territory at the 43. There's a fake and across the middle to Sloan. He'll catch it inside the 30, cuts back into the 20. Big hit there by Bryson Williams, but it's inside the 10. It's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Rebels. Chambers to Sloan. There's nobody in the area. Off the play fake to Hodge. You got to pay attention to Hodge, so I don't, your eyes got to go to Hodge when he looks like he's going to get the ball.
Seems like so far Maryville's playing off of Hodge and going to other things.
Yeah. See where they go here. They'll go Parker McGill. He'll get inside the 5. It'll be second down from the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6.
McGill on a carry. Cooper on the tackle.
Cooper with the tackle.
Pick up a 3. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Parker McGill out. They'll go to one tailback here, and it's Hodge. Chambers still looks to hunt for the call.
Davis down here on Derman.
They will take and hand a pass, touchdown Davis. Snags it. One-on-one play against Derman.
Touchdown.
It's too easy.
Rebels.
As the inside position was given to Davis, he'll catch it for a 6-yard touchdown, and the Rebels lead 13-0. 10:58 left in the opening half.
The drive covered 80 yards.
80 yards in about 6 plays, Stan.
Yes.
The kick.
Trice? Is that what they said? Trice?
I think they said Trice.
Trice or Bryce? We'll try to get that name on the extra point here. Snap is down. Good hold there. Way to get it on the block was number 4, Drew Crowder. And that's 14-0. We'll take another break here on the Gov Nation Network. William Blount needs some offense. Set for kickoff here. Brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Any place, anywhere's at your service. Alvin Jeanette and Anywhere Movers. 865-235-4108. Trice kicks it off. Short kick again will be taken at the 10-yard line by Bryson Williams. He'll go to the middle and now cut back, and there's a holding penalty. They're going to call the hold down here at the 23-yard line, so it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So be backed up here, actually blocking the back. We'll be backed up to start this drive.
Penalty on the Governors, blocking the back.
A lot of penalties so far.
Did that field goal hit the upright or the crossbar?
Hit the upright.
That's what
the
I
left
thought.
upright.
That's what I thought. comes Clemmer to the line. Takes it, hands to Franklin. Moving left. Away from the church here in the second quarter. Another positive play, 3 yards.
4 on the tackle.
Out past the 15 to the 17.
Pick up 3, second, and 7.
Matosian's back in the game at receiver. Far side.
Clemmer takes it, rolls left. He's a step up in the pocket, takes a deep shot, and Matosian knocks it down. Great play there by Crowder, Drew Crowder. Great play there on the Maryville defense. I like the decision, though. Took the shot, stepped up to avoid the sack. But it falls incomplete. 3rd and long here, 3rd and 7. Actually, maybe 6, 3rd and 6. Might have got 4 on that first down play. Clemmer, same play. Rolls back, throw back to Bryston this way. He'll catch it and be tackled for a loss.
Yeah. Maryville read that one good.
Number 7, Hagan Webb. Very pleased with his efforts there. And I say his fans are too. Brings up 4th down. Punting situation from their own end zone for the Govs. Davis will stand inside the 50. So positive stop there for Maryville after the block in the back cost us big field position. 9:30 left on the clock. Job kicks it, shanks another one. He's 0 for 2 on punts. This ball will be fielded at the 35-yard line. Another 20-yard punt.
Ball touchdown at the 34. The Rebels will take over. 1st and 10.
Timeout, William Blount will take one with him.
Timeout, William Blount. This timeout brought to you by 911 Seal Coat and More. Asphalt, seal coating, line striping, little light excavating, Bobcat and hauling. Give Henry Michael a call, 865-242-4062. Timeout for the Govs. All right, back here for second quarter action. Maryville leads 14-0, but looking for more as a bad punt has set Maryville up inside their the 35-yard line of William Blount. Chambers has Hodge to his right. He'll look to pass. There's a pass across the middle to Davis. He'll cut back. See if he'll break the tackle of Durham, and he will, and get 2 blocks. One of them was in the back.
Yeah, number 11.
One of them was good, but the other one the guy turned his back.
Brody Sloan, Robbie, I think, is going to get hit with the penalty.
Yep. What a great move, though, by Davis to get in the end zone when he got that one block.
Yeah.
As Sloan to block 2 defenders for William Blount. One of them just so happened to be having his back turned to him.
Yeah, so far A.J. Davis has definitely been the impact player for Maryville. He's the main reason they're winning this football game.
So it's going to be. Not sure how you score that one, Stan.
I think it's a 28-yard gain.
Not okay.
And then a 10-yard penalty, right?
Okay. All right. I didn't know if you just get the yardage to the yard line it's at now.
No, I think it goes. It catch
So
receiving yards, passing yards, but then it's a 10-yard penalty.
Okay.
Put it at the 17.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Maryville. Chambers looks across the middle. Touchdown, Sloan.
Redeems himself, right?
Chambers to Sloan. Touchdown.
That's why he did it. He wanted to get himself on the board. Now, nice play there by the Rebels. It's now 20-0. We'll go with some scores from around the area. As we heard in the first quarter, Greenback is trailing Loudon 7-0. And also down in Bradley is Farragut and Bradley were tied 7 apiece. Kick is up. The extra point is good. It's 21-0. We'll take another short break here on the Gov Nation Network and come back with a kickoff. All right, kickoff coming your way. Anywhere Movers sponsors our kickoffs this season. Give Alvin Jeanette a call. 235-4108, all your moving needs. Set deep again is Williams. This kick angling towards the sideline. He'll field it at the 10. This time he goes straight up the middle and breaks through up to the 30, maybe a little bit past it. That's where Clemmer will bring out the troops to start this drive. 8:57 left before the half. Tonight at the half, we'll have Stats with Stan, brought to you by Guaney Farms Golf Course. A little college preview from Tyler and myself as the Hurricanes and the Gators get it kicked off tomorrow night.
Yep, week 0 in college football.
Tell me how many wins Florida's going to have after Saturday. 0.
Is that who you're picking then?
Against. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Here comes Micah Franklin. He's met in the backfield. It'll be a loss this time.
Maybe
back to the line.
I'm going to say -1, Robbie.
-1 here. So, 2nd down. New voice of the Govs this year, Stan, is Mike Brewer taking over for Gary Stennett.
Yep.
Gary's done it probably since the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
We're false started, didn't we? Here's a double pass.
That's a fumble.
That should be a fumble.
Pass. It was a backwards pass. How is that not a fumble?
That was one of those trick plays.
But Maryville was in position. Number 1 and number 3 were back here, so I'm not sure what was going to happen. So it might have been a blessing. But how the referee has called a play backwards and incomplete pass, I don't know how he can be a line judge.
We'll take it, though.
Yeah, it might be a break for us. 8:05 left. Second quarter action. 21-0 Rebels. Clemmer's got 2 to the right, 2 left. See what type of pattern we have here. Need something maybe across the middle. Timeout by William Blount. This timeout brought to you by
William Blount.
911 Seal Coat and More. Henry Michael. Give him a call for all your asphalt, seal coating, striping needs. He also does a little bit of hauling and bobcat excavating. Give him a call, 242-4062. We'll be back after a quick break here on the Gov Nation Network. Little bit. We're back for a big 3rd down and 10. William Blount's lost some momentum here. Need a spark as Maryville will receive the second half kickoff. Great crowd out tonight. What did you expect? First game of the year. Everybody's ready for some football. Clemmer. Same formation as they came out in. He's got Derman in the slot to the left. Matosin wide left. Clemmer looks. Will look wide. Across the middle to Joe. Joe will catch it and spin forward. Won't get the first down, but you got to go for it.
I don't know, Robbie. Well,
I quarterback sneak 1 yard. You got to.
It's 21-0.
it's really a yard and
And
a half.
you've had two 20-yard punts, Stan.
Yeah.
They're bringing punt team on.
I think it's more like a yard and a half, Robbie. So I think that's why.
Yeah.
Because they're just shy of the 40, and they got to get to the other side of the 41. So
Yeah, it's a good place for a fake, but I mean Maryville's going to be looking for it. They may snap it right to Romero. No, Matosin. Rugby style kick this time. Will hit on the ground. Davis will scoop it at the 28. He'll go straight ahead now, bounce it wide.
Boy.
And gets a few blocks and down inside, right around the 45-yard line. So 17 yards on the return. Decent punt this time, though. He went rugby style for a 10, 20, 30, 32-yard punt this time.
Tackled by Williams.
Yeah, I think Norman was the one that tripped him up right there, and then Williams came over the top and finished him off.
The 45.
I don't know. That one's a tough one. I know you want to believe in your defense, but Maryville scored 3 possessions in a row. 1st and 10 for Chambers, split backs. He'll hand to McGill. McGill will be wrapped up for no gain. Sit down by Cooper. No, actually Matthews. As McGill kind of shoves him. They were just feet tangled up. Nice play there by Matthews. Matthews has been very valuable tonight so far with multiple tackles.
Cut him down at the line of scrimmage.
Bring in number 12 will be Tanner Shiver, reserve senior wide receiver. He'll line up left. Timeout here by Coach Hunt and the Rebels. Didn't like the alignment, and they'll call one, and we'll take one with them. It's 21-0 here on the Gov Nation Network. 6.5 left in the half. Back here for 2nd down and 10. Rebels, you got 2 tight ends this time. And quick pass out to Maples. He'll catch. He dropped it. Maples was sure-handed. Ashton Maples, the Liberty University commitment, drops this one. I think William Blount was in good position there.
Right, they were, but they're so much athletic, though, Robbie. They just make some moves right there. So
they're just trying to get their playmakers in space.
Yeah.
3rd and long here. William Blount, this punt might have the punt. If William Blount's defense can step up for him, the punt decision could pay off here. Where's Davis? He's down here. Matthews needs to help towards him. They may be blitzing. They're going to roll right. Throw back. And it's going nowhere as Matthews makes the play.
Loss of 2 on there as he blew that up. Good job right there, Matthews.
Sean Ward, senior tailback. What a play there. As Matthews was over here, just knew the play from scouting, watching game film. I was talking to Coach Shad last week at the golf tournament. He said if we could get Matthews eligible, he will be a big difference maker for our defense.
Well, we've been wondering who's going to be, kind of that Michael Harris defensive type replacement, because we've been wondering, and it looks like Adam's going to be it.
Yeah, Derman is back to receive the punt. Wobbling down. Let's see what the bounce is. It's a William Blount bounce, and Burks downs it at the 28-yard line. So 5:26 left. Minute goes off the clock. No damage done there. So good call by Shad on the punt. I stand corrected.
First and 10, William Blount.
61. Just.
Number 28.
Need to get back to some positive run plays as we had in the first quarter. Maryville's made some adjustments. Franklin is a tailback. Wide left is Job. Slot over here is Derman. Wide right is Bryston. In motion is Noah Derman. We had 2 guys moving at the same time.
Did they flag? They didn't catch it.
Call it.
I don't think they've had a false start called all night.
The tailback, Franklin, moved before the snap at the same time that Derman was moving in motion. No gain. Good play there by Maryville to string it out on the jet sweep to Derman. Quickly to the line of scrimmage are the Govs. Clemmer looks to pass. It's almost intercepted by 85. That will be
Brooks.
Matthew Brooks.
I think he waited just a second too long, Robbie. He locked in right there, and if he might have thrown that a little bit earlier, he gave Brooks time to come up.
Yeah, I believe you're right. So 3rd and 10, 4:44 left on the second quarter clock. Another big 3rd down. William Blount needs to convert one of these. They haven't. Maryville moving all over the place. Clemmer steps up, throws a pass over here. Derman, he slipped. So Clemmer gets nailed. He gets absolutely nailed. As he was moving forward, he ended up on his back.
4th and long for the Governors.
4th and long punting situation again. I think Matoson's those first 2 shanked were because he's trying to kick away from number 3.
Yeah.
And this last one, the rugby style, got to him, but William had decent coverage down there. If he can hold it a little bit, that's what I think it's get your guys down there a chance to make the tackle. And he will do it again. Better kick this time over Davis's head. He catches it though. William Blount's got him, and they'll tackle him.
Good job.
Right, great catch by Davis to save about 25 yards of field position. Little over-the-head catch, Willie Mays style.
Tackled by Turner.
Turner on the tackle.
Still a 42-yard punt, Robbie, and 4-yard return.
We'll take that all night long. 4:26 to go. William Blount still in this game, trailing 21-0.
Rebels at the 33.
Gonna need to score before halftime, I believe.
Yeah, Nick Daigle wide right. Tailback is T. Hodge. He's got 1 touchdown tonight. They'll get it to Hodge here on a sweep left. William Blount will string it out. Good blocking by Davis. And there's a hold by Maples. Don't call it. Stiff arm by Hodge.
Hodge on the carry.
And he'll pick up a few more down to the 29-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by Matthews and Williams.
1st and 10 for the Rebels. They're knocking on the door again.
At the 29, 1st and 10 Rebels.
Real good block by Davis. Maples, I didn't know. It might have been holding. Nonetheless, wasn't called. And on the move are the Rebels. Chambers in the gun. Takes it. Looks to inside. Passes intercepted.
Almost.
Franklin would have scored. He would have had to beat Sloan in a foot race. I think he might have done it. Just off the hands of Michael Franklin. A little high pass there over Davis's head. Chambers was high there.
Yeah, that would have been a game changer right there.
Yeah, you look like you're about to go down 28, and you could have got it to. Could have been a pick 6. Never know. 2nd and 10. Bring Hodge to the left. Hodge moved it to snap. Chambers steps up. Going to be chased from behind. Dumps it off to Maples. He drops another one.
Wow. Robbie, I just got a text from Donnie Moore, the first PA announcer, and Gary Stinnett actually took over 99 when Donnie became the athletic director.
Right.
Here, and so
Donnie Moore Jr. Yeah.
Donnie Moore Jr. Yeah.
In 99. Okay.
99. So basically 20 seasons he did it, and
he's still going to be doing basketball. But
yeah. So
yeah. So, since I've been around William Blount, I've known as Gary is the voice of the Govs. So
still pretty impressive. Only the school's 40
years, yeah.
This is only the 3rd PA announcer in the history. A couple of fill-ins, not counting there.
Chambers takes, hands it hot. No, he pulls it, dumps it off to Sloan. He's got running room, stiff arm, breaks a tackle, and he gets a 1st down.
Out of bounds.
Poor tackling. Not going to get it done against the Rebels. You had him there stopped for probably a gain of 5 or 6, and he didn't make the play. Now it's a 1st down, and they're inside the 20.
It is enough for the Rebels. 1st down.
.22 left on the play clock as the game clock is stopped. Here's a handoff this time to Hodge. Turner has him in the backfield and will hold on as Hodge drags him for about 3 yards. So that'll bring up a 2nd down. Good pursuit there. Had a chance.
Yes.
Swanner with a good wrap up there at the end, too.
2nd and 8, gain of 2. Chambers out to Davis. Nobody over there. He will get tackled by Bryson Williams. Nice play by the sophomore. So brings up a 3rd down and 5. Maryville probably has 2 plays here. I'm not sure. They may kick the field goal, but William Blount can get a stop. They'll probably have to stop him twice. Brody Sloan back in at tight end. 15 on the play clock. It's split backs. McGill and Hodge stand to Chambers, left and right. He'll take, hand to McGill, running left. Cuts it up and bounces it wide and gets into the end zone. Nice move there by Parker McGill for the Rebels touchdown. The score is now 27-0.
McGill on the carry.
That's tough. A lot of weapons, Robbie. Skill positions.
Yeah, that one he had to make a cut at least. We were there, but he did have to make a nice juke to get in the end zone. Snap down, kick up, and it's good. It's 28-0. Take a short break here before the kickoff on the Gov Nation Network. All right, set for kickoff here. Maryville's going to kick it back to William Blount. This kickoff brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Any place, anywhere, anytime. Give Alvin Jeanette a call. He's 6'5", 235-4108. Maryville leads 28-0. William Blount needs something before the half here. As something's going on. The Maryville band has moved some stuff out onto the field. They'll reset the play clock. Now he sets. Well, maybe they don't have a play clock. I thought there was 25 on this.
Ball fell off the tee. Robbie, an interesting stat I noticed. Cade Chambers, I believe, has 0 rushing attempts so far in this game. I don't think he's ran it one time.
Huh. That's surprising.
That is correct.
Because Maryville, well, they're usually multiple with the quarterback, and he's more than capable. The Indiana State commitment. Here's a low kick. Could be out of bounds, and it is.
Yep.
So 2 kickoffs tonight have went out of bounds. So William Blount takes over at the 35. Good field position. Needed nice, I would say about a 2-minute, 57-second drive. Leaves no time left for Maryville. We know what Maryville does in short time. So don't even want to give them an opportunity to score again.
Right. We got a couple first downs here because Maryville does have 2 timeouts left, Robbie.
Bradley Central leads Farragut 20-14 now. Second quarter action, and Loudon up 13-0 on Greenback. The North City 14, Heritage 7 at the half. That one's going to turn out to be a good one tonight. Here's Clemmer out of the gun. 4 receivers. He'll take and hand to Franklin. He's got a hole and picks up 5 out to the 40-yard line.
First time I've seen a hole in a couple possessions for William Blount.
Yeah, and that one, it looked like he could sidestep that last tackle. It had been a nice foot race. Positive yardage on first down. Stay ahead of the chains. Stacked receivers here down to the right. It's Derman and Bryson Williams. Norman in the slot up top. He'll look to Derman. Derman will catch and wait for tacklers. No blocking. The tacklers getting for a loss of 2.
Pass complete to Derman.
He's looking for something to develop there, and it just didn't.
Tackled by Jett.
Jackson Jett on the tackle there. So 3rd and, we'll call it 7.
3rd and 7.
In motion is Derman. Clemmer will take the snap. Straight drop, steps up in the pocket, and will get caught from behind.
Birchfield.
Timeout Maryville.
And Ansley.
With minute 25 left, Maryville will force William Blount to punt the ball back. Give their offense another opportunity. They're trying to get that magical 35 number, Stan. You know what happens at 35-point lead in the second half. The clock continues to run. So, this timeout brought to you by 911 Seal Coat and More, Asphalt, Seal Coating, Striping, Light Excavating with Bobcat and Hauling. Give Henry Michael a call, 242-4062. Back with a short break. All right, here we are. Matosin set to punt from his 37-yard line. So he can run this one maybe. Nice kick here as Davis will let it hit. And it'll take a William Blount bounce down. What? It went directly out of bounds after it hit the 26-yard line? There's no way. That ball defied physics.
Yep. And there's Robbie's first questionable call of the night.
Maryville takes over at their own 26. 1:16 to go and a timeout remains for Kate Chambers. He's got plenty of time as the clock will stop and reset on first down. So Hodge stands to his left, gets the call from Derek Hunt. Third-year coach Derek Hunt. He's got one state championship entering his third season. Straight drop for Chambers. He's going deep. He's got nobody around Maples. It'll be a touchdown. It will be 74 yards. Way too much time. Not sure where we were at on that side of the field, but there was nobody within 13 yards of Ashton Maples.
Touchdown. Nope.
Rebels.
That one hurts.
Yeah, and this extra point, we'll put it on the magical mercy rule number.
True. Maryville will get the football to start the second half.
And the kick is good. That's 35-0.
It's good.
So we'll keep it here and go over some scores.
I saw a lightning delay in the Loudon-Greenback game. Loudon still leading Greenback.
Ottawa losing to David Crockett, 12-7.
Wow, that's big.
But David Crockett, if I'm not mistaken, I know they're a good basketball school, but football not usually.
No.
So
up there's not a lot of, other than Elizabeth and Science Hill, DB, Greenville. But after that, Greenville got beat last night, Robbie.
yeah, Powell snaps their 30-game winning streak. Not that big of a surprise as Powell's got Matt Lowe and
Greenville graduated
everything.
Ballard
and lost Coach Ballard.
Yeah, Greenville, they did not look like the same Greenville team of past years last night.
Morristown East 13, Morristown West 7. Science Hill is still trailing Elizabethton 14-10. And
we got a Jeff County score.
yeah, 18-16. Jeff County's taking the lead over Sevier County. So here's the kickoff. Looks like he's going to the right side this time. He's kicked two out of bounds. He'll do a pooch kick over there. William Blount needs to go over and move up. I'm not sure what they're doing.
The second line, there they're trying to get the second line
But
up.
not just them, the back guys need to be moved up.
Fair catch.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a
gotta be a
15-yard
penalty.
penalty. What is 13 doing?
Threw two flags.
Yeah, it's the same penalty.
Yeah.
But two different guys threw the flag. But
That's helmet to helmet and uncalled for.
Keep on the reception.
Maybe he didn't see him.
I don't think he knew he called the fair catch, Robbie, to be honest with you.
That could be the only thing. So it's going to be good field position here. We'll start about midfield. this drive. Didn't even see who caught that. It was a number in the teens.
I believe it was 19, Robbie, for William Blount.
That'd be Keeble.
Brandon Keeble. Yeah, he was really the only one over there. Nobody noticed that the ball was coming that way.
He clearly called for the fair catch, so.
And as he was falling to the ground, he was, just kind of tucking. The Maryville defender unloaded on him. 1st and 10 Govs here at the 48-yard line. See where they go. They'll take it. Play action across the middle to Matosin. Move it forward. Close to a first down.
I think they'll give it to him.
They're going to call it short. Second down and 1. Clock ticks with 53 going. Gets them to the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap. Rolling to his right. Steps up. Throws it to double coverage.
Yeah.
There's 2 defenders from Maryville is waiting here. 35 seconds left. So a few more yards and you are in field goal range. That'll get it under the number of 35 for the mercy roll. If they can get you'd say another 15 yards will give you a good shot. No, the clock's stopped. They need to reset it. It's rolled down to 21 seconds. That's what's the problem.
Yeah, it was incomplete pass.
Yeah, so they've got to radio up to somebody to put 35 on it.
If you just get 10 more yards, you're probably within Matosian's range. 15 yards to get safe.
3rd and 1.
May need to just get the first down and spike it. See if they're setting it. 26. I called the play dead at 35 seconds. And how can I see that? Oh no, they're running wide. First down, spike it. Got to clock it. Well, no,
now the clock is not running, and now it's running.
Clock it, Trey. Because they're going to reset it.
First down, William Blount. Ball started at the 40.
Stop route here by Williams. He'll catch and get out. Oh, he didn't get out of bounds. Timeout. You got to use it.
It's just awareness there.
Why is the clock still rolling? What is going on? The clock stopped at 12 seconds. Spikes it here with 8.
They need to reset the clock.
They're going to kick the field goal now.
Might as well.
8 seconds on the clock. Tosin will line up for a 44-yarder, same distance that he hit in the Jamboree last week against Alcoa. This kick will be moving left to right. Actually, it's going to be 43 yards once he puts down the block. Sophomore kicker. He's 0 for 1 from 52 tonight.
He made the Alcoa one safely.
Snap down. Kick is up. Kick is
No good.
way right. Not even near close, and the clock didn't run. What is going on with the clock?
We have an issue here at William Blount High School.
With 8 seconds to go.
Philip is wanting an explanation, and Chris is finally going to talk to him about something. Why are we not at halftime? Why are we not? I think there could be 30 seconds left in this game.
Well, there's some issues here at the first game. Well, just everybody, everybody's.
And now the clock
ran
they want
down to 2.
2 seconds. Yeah, that sounds about right. What about the 3 other plays? One more play.
I would think.
Is Chambers still at quarterback?
Actually, yeah, I thought maybe they might kneel down here, but.
I'm not sure it's Chambers.
No, it's not. You're right.
There's a handoff to McGill.
McGill's got room. Nice tackle.
We'll pad the stats there, and that'll bring us to the half. Your score: William Blount 35, or Maryville 35, William Blount 0. Back with the halftime report and stats by Stan.
halftime here at William Blount, where Maryville leads the Governors 35-0. Maryville got on the board first as T. Hodge went 28 yards for the touchdown. The extra point made it 7-0 Rebels early on. They added to their lead in also later on as Chambers hit A.J. Davis for a 6-yard touchdown. And at that point, with the extra point was good, Maryville led 14-0. Maryville's third touchdown of the game came on a Cade Chambers 11-yard pass to Brody, a 22-yard pass to Brody Sloan for the touchdown. 21-0 at that point in favor of the Rebels. Touchdown number 4 of the half came on a Parker McGill rush for 13 yards to make it 28 after the extra point made it 28-0 Rebels. And then the final blow for the Rebels were in the first half was a big pass play for 65 yards, actually 74 yards, from Cade Chambers to Ashton Maples. The PAT, once again, good, and that's where we're at the half. The score, Maryville 35, William Blount 0. We'll be right back with stats right after this on Gov Nation Network. Back at William Blount High School, where band performs down below us, and this is stats with Stan. Micah Franklin on the ground. William Blount 12 carries for 52 yards on the ground. Micah Franklin's done most of that damage as he has 44 of the yards on the ground for William Blount. Also, Seth Cooper has 4 carries for 9 yards as well. Noah Derman 1 carry for -1 for that. In passing, Trey Clemmer, receiving, the receiving yards right now as Matosin has 4 catches for 25 yards. Franklin a catch for 4. Or Norman a catch for 2. Williams a catch for 14. On the night, Clemmer on the night is 7 of 15 for 45 yards in that, and he has 1 interception he has thrown. For the Rebels, on the ground, it's been mostly the T. Hodge show, as he has 4 carries for 68 yards. Also, Parker McGill 4 for 28. They both have a touchdown on that as well. Receiving yards, A.J. Davis has caught 5 passes for 77 yards and a touchdown. Maples has caught 2 passes for 88 yards and a touchdown. And Sloan has caught a couple of passes, 33 yards and a touchdown. Chambers on the night is 10 of 13 for 196 yards and 1 interception, 3 touchdowns for Mr. Chambers. And once again, penalty yardage for Maryville, they've been penalized a total of 3 times for 45 yards, all of those personal fouls. William Blount, 1 for 15 on that as well. First downs, Maryville has 13 compared to 7 for the Governors. Once again, those are your stats, or halftime stats. Next up, we will have Tyler and Robbie with talking some halftime college football, as that is on the brink also to begin. We'll take a short break and be right back here on the Gov Nation Network.
All right, welcome back here to the halftime report on the Gov Nation Network. I'm joined with Tyler Graves now, sophomore here at William Blount High School, member of the golf team. Tyler, we know what you like. You like college football, so we're going to talk about college football. And we'll call this our pick segment. We'll have it each week, and we'll keep track of our season record as we pick the 5 best games in college football each week.
Yeah, week 0 in college football season this year. We have 2 games tomorrow night, Saturday night. We're going to save one of them for later. This first one is Arizona at Hawaii. Hawaii is an 11-point underdog.
Yes, they are. I'll pick this one first. Kickoff's at 10:30 Eastern time, so that's going to be a little early for Hawaii. So I'm going to go with Arizona.
I'm going with Arizona as well. Stan went with Arizona too.
So nothing there. Nothing different between us 3 there.
No differences. Next, we go to Thursday. UCLA at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is favored by 3. 7 o'clock ESPN. I'll start. I'm going to pick Cincinnati in this one. This was tough, but I decided to go with the Bearcats at home against Chip Kelly's UCLA Bruins.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard to go across the country as Chip Kelly will bring his troops across the United States. But I think the Bruins pull this one out and take the win. I'm the only one going with UCLA as Stan agrees with you.
Yep.
And takes Cincinnati.
8 o'clock, ACC Network. Georgia Tech at number 1, Clemson. Clemson favored by 36 points. Who you got, Robbie?
Hey, this one's going to be tough. It may come down to, a play. Oh, no. The defending national champions. The best team in the land. Trevor Lawrence and the troops get it done.
Absolutely the best team in the country, Clemson Tigers. I think they'll cover in this one.
Yeah, I'm probably right there with you. They need a lot of times, they play it easy these first couple games, but Dabo will put up as many points as he can.
And Stan went with Clemson on that one as well. 10:15 ESPN Thursday night. Utah, who's ranked 14th, takes on BYU at BYU. Utah favored by 5. I'll start. I'm going to go BYU on this one. I think they'll be able to get it done. A lot of people are high on Utah this year. Some are even picking
preseason ranked 13.
Some of them are thinking they're going to make the playoff. I don't see how that's going to happen, but
well, if they go undefeated, you got to think an undefeated Pac-12 team would get the nod. But for some reason, you and Stan have all taken the underdog at home.
Wow.
BYU is my pick also. So we all 3 got the Cougars.
And now we have our, I guess you could call game of the week. Miami at Florida tomorrow night. Florida ranked 8th, favored by 7 points. It's on ESPN.
It's in Orlando, neutral field.
Yep. Robbie, you can go first.
Yeah, Miami rebuilding a little bit. Just named Jaron Williams, redshirt freshman, the starter. Beats out Tate Martell, transfer from Ohio State. They got to replace 3 defensive linemen and a coach. Mark Rick has stepped down and handed it off to Manny Diaz. It's going to be tough. I got a low-scoring game, and the Canes getting it done late as they just pull it like they've done about 4 out of the last 5 meetings against Florida. I got the Canes.
Well, there was one time back in the early 2000s where Miami was probably the most feared team in the country.
Yes, sir. 2001, the greatest team of all time.
You had, in the early 2000s, you had Ken Dorsey there, Clinton Portis, Ed Reed, Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
I mean, you just had some superstars down there in Miami. Unfortunately, I don't think they're quite there yet. I'm picking Florida, and so is Stan Painter going with the Gators ranked 8th to beat the Miami Hurricanes.
Wow, so there's a little difference as a little home pick maybe for me as I'm a Canes fan. And just, I can never pick Florida. I don't care if they're playing the Devils team. I would probably pick the Devils team. I don't know. I just never liked Florida, and I will not start this week. So with that, we'll get a recap. In these games, Robbie will take Miami, Arizona, UCLA, Clemson, and BYU. Tyler takes Florida, Arizona, Cincinnati, Clemson, and BYU. Stan and Tyler have the exact same picks. So there will be a little bit of difference, but two people will be tied. We just don't know who will be in first place after week 0. Look for the results next Friday night as we will preview 5 new games, and I think the Vols will be on the docket maybe for that game. So there you have it. We'll finish up here as you're watching the band perform at the half on the Gov Nation Network. Short break. All right, back here, we got 2:28 left before the second half gets kicked off. They let them stretch out a little bit. We'll go over some quick scores from around the area. Tyler, go with what you got.
Lenore City 14, Heritage 7, 1:22 left in the third quarter. See on the Jeff County score here, it looks like the Patriots are beating the Bears 24-16 at halftime against Sevier County. And
Yeah, I've
For
got
Farragut, we have Farragut up. No, Farragut down. They're getting beat by Bradley 23-14 at halftime.
Okay, I've got a score from Oodlewall, or actually from David Crockett. Oodlewall's now taking the lead 16-12. Morristown East is still ahead of Morristown West 13-7 in the second quarter. Second quarter, Elizabethton still leads Science Hill, but it's 14-10 now. See, I've got a Gibbs score of 13-7. Greenback must be still in a weather delay as it's 13-0 still Loudon. Cleveland, here's the shocker. Cleveland, team that made the playoffs out of our region last year, lost their coach. They're losing to Central out of Knoxville 28-7. And you got any more time?
I think that's about it.
McMinn County 7-0 over Central. Hardin Valley 6-0 over Oak Ridge, still in a weather delay. And Oakland over Hendersonville, defending 6A state champions, up 31-0.
Morristown East 13, Morristown West 10 at halftime.
All right, we're just about set for second half action. Maryville leads this game 35-0. The clock will run continuously until William Blount gets the score under 35. And set to kick off will be Matosin. This kickoff will be brought to you by, third weather delay now down in Greenback. Unfortunate for them. This kickoff brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. Set back at his own 5-yard line is Parker McGill for the Rebels. Two up backs will be Ward and Burks. So this kick I expect to be in the end zone. As they're letting the final ticks tick down as both teams have stretched out. And we'll see a lot of backups here from Maryville. Not sure how Coach Shad will play the second half as this game may be out of reach. Backup quarterback that came in was Carson Webb Jones, a sophomore from Maryville, on the final drive of the first half. Let's see if he looks like he's standing next to Coach Hunt. He'll get the nod to start this half. Kickoff coming your way from Matosin. Steps up, puts the right foot into it. It's a squib, actually like surprise onside. Maryville covers it at the 32. Good heads-up play there by number 84, Cameron Latham, to recover the surprise onside kick. Kind of like a squib, maybe possible onside. Didn't work. So
the clock is ticking.
Yep, clock will run until
That's right.
Scores. So Maryville comes out with Carson Webb Jones at quarterback. Parker McGill stands to his right. Parker McGill's had a good night. He's got one touchdown so far. He'll stand now to the left of Jones. Take it, and he will hand it to McGill. He'll break a tackle in the backfield, but get caught from behind by Seth Cooper, and he'll send him down to the ground for a loss of 3.
So it's been having a good game on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yeah, he could be a possible candidate for player of the game. Gov Nation player of the game. Anyone looking to sponsor the Gov Nation player of the game, give me a call, 865-200-1926, or send a comment message to our Facebook page. In the slot here is number 12, Tanner Shiver. And in motion is McGill. They'll look, he'll throw it. Nope, he'll tuck it and run with Jones. He will get wide and go down after a pickup of about 6.
I think that's the first time a quarterback's ran all night for Maryville.
Jones will pick up a few and bring up 3rd down and 7. Defense for William Hunt trying to get a stop here early, get the ball back.
3rd and 7. Rebels.
Big crowd tonight. Home opener, season opener. Carson drops, straight drop, sets up a screen. It's a dumped off to McGill. He'll catch it. He'll get wide and get a first down past the 45 and to the 46-yard line.
Key blocks on the outside there by Maryville.
That is enough for the Rebels' first down.
Substitutions here early for William Blount. New defensive lineman, looks like Grant Lovins checked in. And number 79, we'll get that name later, Webb. Jones throws it behind number 12. It's in the air and incomplete. Good play there by Micah Franklin, separating the receiver from the ball.
Broken up by Franklin. Second and 10.
Here we got Nick Kanzler in there. Looks like Grant Levin, as you said, Sidney Wilburn.
Yeah, Sidney Wilburn was the name I was missing. Sophomore, good-sized kid. Tailback is McGill, as Jones will roll to his right. Barton tries to blitz. They'll dump it off to Latham. He will spin around. Actually, it's not Latham. That's going to be Fortenberry. Markel Fortenberry. He picks up positive yardage and brings up a short 3rd down and 4.
Nice tackle there by Eli Turner.
Bryson Williams checks out. Checking in at the top of your screen, defensive back. Is it Brandon Muse? 26 maybe? McGill stands to the left, in motion, comes. A play fake, and here goes Carson Webb Jones. He'll pick up another 1st down for the Rebels. So they've picked up 2 third downs on this drive. And the clock ticks with 8 minutes left, 8:10 to be exact, in the 3rd quarter, inside the Mercy rule here in the 2nd half.
1st and 10, Rebels at the 39.
Oh, is it Stinnett? Caleb Stinnett?
It's really hard to see the number across the field. As I'm looking at, it's 20.
Yeah, it's Stinnett.
Yeah, it's Stinnett.
Caleb Stinnett, senior defensive back. 4 wide receivers from Maryville. Jones throw. Turner almost had him sacked. He'll have to get him from behind, and he will. But he's going to pick up enough to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job cleaning up there by Gardner. William Blount getting some pressure right there on that play.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd down and 10.
Force Jones to spin out of that.
Yeah,
Go upfield.
so not sitting on the ball here, getting Carson Webb Jones, a sophomore, 6'1", 210 quarterback, some live reps. He has Parker McGill standing to his left. Sean Ward in the slot. Wide left is going to be Daigle. He'll take it, look Daigle's way on the screen, and it's dropped right off his chest plate.
Pass intended for Daigle.
It's something. We could hear the coaching staff beside us. They were upset with McGill on that play. I'm not sure what McGill did wrong. It looked like a good pass there, and the hands just went right through Daigle's hands. 3rd down and 10. See what Coach Hunt draws up for a 2nd unit here. Straight drop for Jones. He'll dump it off to McGill. He'll get upfield and get past the tackle. No, he won't. Nice tackle by Matthews. It's going to bring up 4th and 4. No man's land here. They'll go for it.
Tackled by Matthews.
Under 6 minutes remain in the 3rd quarter.
4th and 4.
Right.
So Jones stands in the shotgun. He has a tailback beside him. Is it still McGill?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is, Robbie.
Okay, 4th and 4. Big play for the Govs. They'll take and dumps it on. Nice pass play there. They may get in the end zone on this one, and he will. Nice catch there by Daigle, and he'll take it the rest of the distance, 33 yards for another Maryville Rebel touchdown. 41-0 on the scoreboard.
Rebel.
Yeah, big 4th down. Well, not big 4th down, but a 4th down conversion right there, Robbie.
Yeah, it's one of their bread and butter plays. Fake the action to the very good running back. They had McGill in there, all eyes on him. And just stand up and throw it to the slant pattern across the middle. It's usually wide open. Extra point here for Price is up, and it's good, 42-0. He is 6 for 6.
Button and it won't turn off. None of them will.
Oh, we're still on. Do it again. All right, we're back here for kickoff. This kickoff brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Alvin Jeanette, give him a call, 865-235-4108. William Blount needs a positive drive here, something to get your momentum going back into Morristown West next week. Kickoff here to the left sideline, taken by Williams at the 9. He will get up the middle and go wide. That's not a good proposition as Jackson Jett tackles him. Just hard to get wide on Maryville.
Brought down by Jett.
So starters still in for the Govs. Clemmer will come back in.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give them a couple series here, Robbie, or series anyway here to see if they can have a little bit of success.
Yep. Yeah, this will probably be the starter's final drive. So you'd like to get something positive. Franklin stands to Clemmer's left. He'll take and hand to Franklin. He'll bounce it wide right. Now cut it up and get up to the 25-yard line. Positive yards on first down. 4:20 left in the third quarter.
Tackle by Townsend.
Final score, Webb beats Austin East 3-0.
Huh. Clemmer with second down and 7. Play action fake here. Throws it across the middle. Nice catch there by Noah Derman. He'll get a first down. That's a Maryville Shell first down. On your way out tonight, stopped by the 411. The Shell station on the corner of 411.
I think Derman may be shaking up a little bit.
Yes, he is.
Took a cut.
Injury timeout here. We'll take one with them. You're watching on the Gov Nation Network. And it was just a cramp for the senior defensive back and wide receiver Noah Derman. We get some fluids back in him, stretch it out. Good job by the training staff there.
Always something you see early in the season, Robbie, with these heat games and first of the season.
Yeah, surprise. That's the first one.
Yeah.
I saw one last night. The quarterback from Powell started with one in the third quarter. So new set of downs for the Govs. Play action. Here's a dump off to Norman. He'll catch it, get positive yardage. About a pickup of 7.
Pass complete to Norman.
Too much cushion there from the Rebels. Actually, they're going to give him 6 then.
Yeah.
2nd and 4.
Actually, Robbie, no, I believe it is closer to 7.
Yeah. Our box man's always a little lackadaisical sometimes.
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Clemmer has Franklin. He'll hand to Franklin. Franklin bounces wide right. Got a hole. Gets wide to the 50, 45. Inside. Dragging the tackle a little long was number 7. But it's another Shell Station first down for the Govs.
He did try to lay off of him at the end a little bit.
Well, I think it was a little late, though.
Yeah, he
Kind of gave him a little.
Clearly past the white line.
Another score of interest. Lenore City still leads Heritage 14-7.
But it's a competitive game for the Mountaineers. They've got a long losing streak. And 2:15 left here for the Govs. As Clemmer is in Maryville territory. We're yet to get in the Campbell's Painting 20-yard zone. Here's Cooper straight ahead for 1 yard. There's some little extra there. The referees break it up. 2nd and 9.
No gain. 2nd and 10.
Cooper stands to Clemmer's right. 3 receivers left. Now he'll bring Cooper to the left. Bryston Williams, single covers down here, closest to your screen. He'll look that way, stop route, low ball, incomplete, brings up a 3rd and 9. Actually, it's going to be 3rd and 10. They didn't give Cooper anything.
3rd and 10, Governor.
Third and 10.
Under a minute running here in the third quarter.
Norman in motion. Clemmer will take it. Deep drop. Across the middle. Intercepted.
Oh.
Off the hands of Crabtree and intercepted by Maryville's number 12. Shiver. And that will probably keep the Govs scoreless with the starters anyways. Probably look to the reserves on the next drive. So 42-0 and Maryville will take over. Next week we'll be on the road. We'll take the production onto the road to Morristown West as we take on the Trojans. Might be the first time.
Yeah, I'm not sure they've ever played.
Right. I mean, I know.
Played East. We've played East several times. Used to be in the same conference. Well, at one point, and then played them in the playoffs, non-region games. But I don't think we've ever had mine.
Because Morristown's usually been a smaller.
Right.
So here's a handoff to Ward. He's going to be tackled by Barton and Garner. Now gang tackle.
Oh,
face mask could be the call. See if it's incidental or personal foul. So, not sure why the clock is stopped.
Well, I think because of the penalty. Well, I don't know why.
That's not a clock stoppage play.
It is a face mask.
He hasn't got it right all night on the clock, so why now?
5 yards for the face mask.
5-yard incidental face mask.
So instead of 2nd and 13, it'll be 2nd and 8. Because they did stop that for a 3-yard loss, Robbie.
Oh, their chain crew made it 2nd down. It's first down, guys.
Yeah, first down. They get the down over.
It's first game for everybody. Let's see if they fix it back. We'll take another break. That's the score. 42 Maryville, 0 William Blount here on the Gov Nation Network. We're back here for fourth quarter action. They still haven't reset the chains, as it's supposed to be first down and 8 for Maryville. New running back in, number 25, Jackson Phillips, sophomore.
It will stay second down, it appears.
I guess when it's 42-0, it doesn't really matter.
No, sir.
Jones takes the shotgun snap and will play action fake and flip it out to number 15. He's tackled immediately. Gang tackle there, but first hit was by Matthews.
Tackled by Matthews.
Let's see. There was Jones, Carson Walker Jones. So there's 2 Joneses, both sophomores. One Carson, the other one Carson. Both last name Jones, but they have to give their middle name Webb and Walker. So C.W. Jones is both their names. It's pretty rare. Wonder if there's a connection. Quarterback Jones will dump it off to Ward, but it's short-armed, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down for the Rebels.
So it's really third down, right?
Supposed to be.
Should be, but.
So William Blount will get the ball back. 10:40 and counting.
Micah's going to return the punt.
Micah would like to get his hands on the punt here. Sloan is checked back in.
Sloan to punt.
Brody Sloan to punt. Left-footed. He stands at his own 15. He takes it, bombs it away. Little swobbler. William Blount needs to get out of the way. Micah, nice job of fielding for field position. Heads-up play by sophomore Micah Franklin. William Blount will take over right around midfield. So a few positives to take out of this game tonight, fellas. What are they?
Well,
Micah Franklin running the ball.
Yeah, and
The line.
Seth Cooper too, 1-2 punch.
Yeah, the line created some holes. Maryville made some adjustments, and maybe the passing game just needs to be a little more on time, because it looked like the plays were there. The timing was just off. So a bunch of things to move into, and I'm sure this will be a big week of film study, because you get better more from week 1 to week 2. Here's a handoff to Franklin. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
And then secondary has been exposed in some areas tonight. They've left some holes in the defense. So
yeah, but you expect that when you have to, when you look at Maryville, they've got a college prospect, at least a commitment at every possession, and the skill position. Every skill position on offense has a college commitment, D1 college commitment. So Clemmer, 2nd and 11. Romero in motion, hands to Franklin straight ahead. Tackled there.
got about 2.
So back to midfield, 9:31 to go. I have to pass it here. Both coaches at this point content to try to get to the next game injury-free, and I think so far we've done that. One cramp is the only stoppage in the game. Well, besides Job, I think Job got a wind knocked out of him. Crabtree down here to the left, Norman up top right. Clemmer, straight drop, steps up in the pocket, will throw to Crabtree, jump ball up. Crabtree with almost a catch. A little bit of a push off is what number 14 was calling for, but Thomas Fry was in good coverage there, and the ball will go to the ground, incomplete, and bring up a 4th down and 10. 8.5 left. Tosin will come on for another punt. At his 6th or 7th punt tonight.
We do have a lost cell phone that has been turned into the press box. Lost cell phone has been turned in.
Looks like that. Is that Shiver back there?
We're not set. How many players do we have? Timeout. Timeout by the Govs. This second half timeout brought to you by 411 Storage. Give Rick a call for all your storage needs at 983-7706. We'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network. Yet to get Magna One, our scoring sponsor, on the board tonight is William Blount's running out of possessions. Here's a low kick, low snap, for Natosin. He can still pick it up. He needs to throw it or he's going to lose him. Oh, no, he's cutting back. He's got blockers. If he can get one block here.
Oh, there's a flag.
It ain't going to matter. He picks up 2 yards.
I thought he got him kind of. There's another flag. What's this one for?
12 and 5 are not happy with each other. We'll sort it out. Yes, we haven't got a sponsor from our scoring sponsor tonight. Is Magna One Oil. That's our touchdown and field goal sponsor. Magna One Premium Oil for your car, boat, and ATV with no leak, no spill. Funnel Pro technology. Visit them online at magna1.com.
Penalty on the play.
Penalties being sorted out by head referee Chris Clark tonight. Multiple penalties. We know the block in the back or something as he was cutting back. And then a little roughness between Shiver and Norman. Oh, thank you.
Well, I would think that Maryville would decline the block.
Block in the back. Dead ball, personal foul. Maryville. So it's not going to be a first down. So we got to march it off.
Both ways.
You're going to march it back 10 and then +5. So you're going to get the ball. Repeat fourth down from the 42. Is that what you got, Stan? Maybe somewhere around there?
Yeah. 43, actually, Robbie, if they get everything right here, because
the clock is stopped this time. I can understand.
Well, yeah.
I can understand this one.
This takes.
Go back.
Oh, that's
Blocking the back by William Blount.
So decline it from there. You go 15 yards from here, though. Is that not going to be enough? They got to get to the 41. No.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't happen. It happened, Robbie, at the 45.
Dead ball?
It's dead ball.
But no, it would have been if it wouldn't have been dead ball.
It's still first.
Oh, it's dead ball
okay.
after the play.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not going to be. That's why Maryville declined it.
Right.
Okay. So 2 penalties. One penalty there accepted on Maryville, 15 yards.
Marked off against the Rebels. Be first and 10. Ball spotted at the 40.
First and 10. 7:53. Clock should be running. Here's a handoff to Phillips. He'll drag tacklers across the 45 or 40-yard line, close to the 45.
Phillips on the carry.
William Blount plays Morristown West next week. They currently lead Morristown East 17-13 late in the third quarter.
We're going to have to come to play. It doesn't matter who we play. We have to bring it every week for this team to get wins. And Coach Shad knows that, and so do the players. 2nd and 6 for Carson Webb-Jones. Out of the gun. He'll look to pass. And it's high. If it had been low, it might have been intercepted there.
Yeah, somebody jumped the route down there for Blount. Tyler Owen, sophomore.
Ball's incomplete. 3rd and 7.
Yep. Post-game report tonight. We'll have our Gov Nation Player of the Game, stats with Stan, and a preview. We'll wrap up some scores from around the area and a preview of our next game against Morristown West. 6.5 left. 3rd and 6. Blitz coming from William Blount. Webb steps up, throws it across to Latham this time. He'll pick up a first down into William Blount territory down to the 41-yard line.
Pass complete to Latham. Tackled by Stennett. First down, Rebel.
Stennett. Is it Stennett on that?
With the tackle, they said.
Oh, for us. Single tailback formation with an H-back in. It's a handoff up the middle to number 40. He spins through and gets a couple. This time, number 40 from Maryville is going to be Craig Hilliard, 160-pound junior.
Tackled by Romero.
Romero with the tackle.
Second and 10.
Jones takes. Got a
Penalty flag.
deflected by Matthews. He wanted that one. It's going to be on Maryville, whatever the penalty is.
Well, it'd have to be. It was right at the snap, so it's got to be
Against Maryville.
a shift or
Illegal formation.
formation.
Flying on the play.
I think Latham wasn't on the line.
Dwayne Orr on the call calls the illegal shift.
I think William Blount would
Decline
decline that.
they did, and it brings up the third or fourth.
Penalty against the Rebels decline.
Bring him third.
Brings up
Third.
and long.
4:45 left. A lot of good play. Got some teaching moments right here for Coach Shad as these kids, they'll play to the whistle, Stan. That's what we love about the Govs. They're going to play to the final fourth quarter. Zeros are on the clock. Split backs for the Rebels. Two receivers left, one right. He's going to take it and keep it himself as Jones. He'll break
Big
a tackle
gainer.
and get a first down, running over tacklers into
Jones on the keeper.
inside the 30 down to the 27-yard, maybe 26-yard line.
Tackled by Blount.
Another first down for the Rebels. 4 minutes left on the clock.
Crosstown rival Heritage trails Lenore City 21-14.
Ooh, it's going to be a good finish.
2:11 remaining in the fourth.
Is Greenback still in a delay?
Last time I checked, they were still in a delay.
Their third delay of the night. That's tough. I guess that storm's just sitting down there on them.
Jefferson County leads 38-16 over Sevier County.
That sounds better. Here's a blitz by William Blount, and a good spin move there by the
I
running
think
back.
he almost lost the ball. Didn't he juggle it?
Noah Vaughn, freshman tailback this time for Maryville, into the game.
Got him listed at 5'8".
He picked up 8 after nearly losing the football.
Tackled by Turner. Second short.
I like the addition of the play clocks, Stan. Hey,
Yes.
That's nice. We've been looking for that for years. That takes a job away from the
The back
back
judge.
judge having to look at his watch, take his hand away from the. Well, no, he's still doing his hand up. Still have to do that motion, I guess. Here's
Walker.
running wide left, getting a first down for Maryville.
Luke Walker.
Jackson
Phillips.
Phillips.
Tackled by
Sophomore
Matthews.
tailback. Second carry, I think.
First down, Maryville.
A couple more plays, maybe 3 or 4. And this game will be sealed up, and the Rebels look to bounce back from their 12-2 season last year. They're off to a good start, 1-0. William Blount's going to fall to 0-1 and look to bounce back next week in a non-district game. See if we get to see the younger Clemmer, maybe if we get a stop here. There's a handoff. Noah again. He's inside the 5-yard line. First and goal coming your way for the Rebels.
Bun on the carry.
Actually, that's going to be real close. 144, yeah. I'm not going to get to see anything.
Tackled by
Maryville's going to take 2 knees more than likely. And this game is going to be over. No, they called second down. I'm sorry. They may
and short.
Probably hand it off here.
Yeah, Derek don't want to call nothing. See what he does. Trying to watch him here.
He's letting it tick down, and then he's going to call timeout, I think. No, now they got the play in.
Yep, they're going to keep playing. He'll take it. He'll hand it wide to Phillips. He'll be tackled, but it's a fumble. Did he fumble the ball?
Looked like he did.
They said he was down. So it's going to be 1st and goal. And if we're smart here on the play clock, we won't reset it. No, they have to. I forgot. New rule. So Maryville will have to snap it one more time.
11 on the tackle.
They'll run one more time. 2 split backs for the Rebels. No, he'll take the knee. There it is. And that's going to be your final score from Mike Whitefield tonight. Govs fall in their home opener to Maryville, 42-0. Both teams will meet at the half, at the midfield stripe, shake hands, and we'll come back with post-game stats, scoring, and player of the game here on the Gov Nation Network. All right, back here as the wrap-up show comes your way here on the Gov Nation Network. William Blount falls 42-0, and I'll hand it over. Stats with Stan, sponsored by Guaney Farms Golf Course, located in Rockford, Tennessee. Call and get yourself a tee time this weekend, 970-7132. Stan?
First downs, William Blount had 11. Maryville had 20. Rushing, William Blount had about 20 carries on the ground for about 85 yards. Through the air, William Blount was 9 of 20 for 70 yards, 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. Individually for William Blount, Franklin had 14 carries for 75 yards. Cooper had 7 carries for 28 yards on the ground, and that was pretty much all of that. Had a couple of guys with negative on that as well. receiving through the air. Matosin, 4 catches for 25 yards. Norman, a couple of catches for 9 yards. Williams, 1 for 14. Derman, 1 for 18. Franklin had 1 for 4 to wrap it up for the Governors. Over on the Maryville side of this ball, on the ground, the Rebels were a total of 21 rushes for 145 yards and 2 touchdowns. Through the air, Maryville 16 of 24 for 274 and 4 touchdowns through the air. Individually for the Rebels, on the ground, T. Hodge had 4 carries for 68 yards and a touchdown. Did not play the second half. Parker McGill, 5 for 25 and a touchdown. Carson Jones, 6 for 28. And he had several players get in late there to get carries. Phillips had 3 for 25 as well. Through the air, receiving, I should say, 5 catches for Davis for 77 yards. A couple of catches for Maples for 88 yards. They both had a touchdown. Sloan, a couple of catches for 33 yards and a touchdown as well. Parker McGill, a couple of catches for 17 yards. Daggle, 1 for 33 and the other touchdown. Anderson, 1 for 18. Fry, 1 for 3. And that wraps up for the Maryville Rebels. The receiving. Once again, your final score is Maryville 42, William Blount 0. Robbie?
Stan, that was good job on the stats tonight. Our first broadcast of the season. We will, me and Tyler here will send us away. Next week we've got Morristown West. Before we look forward to that, tonight's player of the game, Tyler, we're going to go with
Micah Franklin.
Micah Franklin, leading rusher tonight, sophomore. Bright future for that kid.
Yep.
And many more nights, we expect big nights from Micah Franklin. So next week we're on the road to Morristown West. Expect another great game there. Will be a lot more competitive than tonight's game, I can promise you. Kickoff will be at 7:30 once again. Pre-game show here on the Gov Nation Network at 7 o'clock. So for Stan, Tyler, I'm Robbie. We'll see you guys next Friday night.